Okay, we're going to look at the back end of my old YouTube channel and look at how much money I made in 2010 to 2015 with 300,000 YouTube subscribers and 50 million YouTube views. So if it's the first time you've come across my channel, I'm Mike. If you've come from Fearcrads, then welcome back. It's been a while. So I effectively was a YouTuber and now I do more business, but I effectively started YouTube back in 2010, did it full time from 2011 to 2015, and now I'm more involved in business. I kind of want to start making videos again. What's not better to look at my old YouTube channel way back when. So I formerly did Call of Duty full time for a considerable amount of time making, videos way back when, and generated just over 50 million views during that time period as a full-time job. So I'm going to look into the back end and take a trip down memory lane, and we're going to jump into this. I'm not going to bore you guys. We're going to jump straight into this, into 2010. So this is when I first started making videos, February the 27th, 2010, and this is the calendar year. So you can kind of see how my first year went as a YouTube content creator. I got 33,000 views and 450 subscribers in 10 months, which is terrible, really. I mean, I was pretty happy with it, but you can see here I basically was getting 50 views a day. This one got like 400 views a day, and it's because I posted on the Game Battles forums and then did absolutely nothing pretty much for the entire year. Black Ops 1 came out, woohoo! I started getting 1,000 views a day, baby, and then it dropped down to 300. So in the first year I got 450 subscribers, 33,000 views, and I made no money. All right, let's go to 2011. Okay, this is 2011. You can see things started to change a little bit. We started the year and it was pretty much still the same. I was getting 200 views a day. And then this is where someone shouted me out. So Extras or Sam, who I still speak to every now and then actually, uploaded my video to his YouTube channel. I think he had about 500K subscribers at the time, and really kind of gave me that oomph that was needed. So you can see here I got 22,000 views in a day, which I was absolutely mind blown with. I skipped college the next day. I was so excited replying all to the comments, and that kind of kick-started kind of like where I am. I went from 100 views a day to more like 4,000 or 5,000, and then I kind of just remained pretty consistent. And then you can see here in June, no idea what happened in June, by the way. I then started getting like 30 to 40,000 views a day. I think I must have just got in the algorithm. I remember doing a Call of Duty tournament, which was really popular. I participated and came second, so that may have helped as well. And yeah, during 2011, I managed to get 7 million views, 83,000 subscribers. And this is when I first started to monetize. So this is when I was on a $2.50 contract, and this is when the $2.50 contract started to happen. So I got paid basically $2.50 all views. So yeah, off this amount of revenue, I would have made $17,500 in my first official year of doing YouTube. And this is kind of then when I looked to pursue it full time. You can see towards the end of the year in November is when Modern Warfare 3 launched, and my channel just really started to do well from 20,000 views, and we started getting like 70, 80, 100,000 views a day, which is pretty mental, to be honest. And this was kind of what kicked everything off. So let's go to 2012. All right, 2012, baby. This was the big year. I want to say this was the standout year, all right, for Fearcrads. It was, I don't know. I think it was my best year. We'll see. But this is, where I really kind of maintained the momentum for a considerable amount of time. Normally I was a Call of Duty YouTuber, right? So, the COD cycle comes out. You wave it for a few months, and then the views started to deplete. And you can kind of see, more like in August, the views starting to go down. You can see when I have a day off and then I upload again. At that point, either one video a day or one video every 2 days, depending on how I felt. So, and then you can see again when Black Ops 2 launched, which was where you can very clearly see November the 12th. And I managed to peak at 172,000 views in one day. I think that's my most ever viewed day ever still, but 170,000 views in one day, I think that was also the guys like Calix and everyone really helped me out, because I remember uploading the dogs video, 107 killed dogs video, which is still my most ever viewed video, and Calix and everyone was putting in the chat like, oh, let's like this can be 1 million views. So yeah, shout out to those guys. But yeah, during this time we got 27 million views and 159,000 new subscribers, so huge amount. 378,000 watch hours, which is mental. And you can see some of my highest viewed videos. So the Black Ops, the dogs video that I've just mentioned, live double Moabs, 130 flawless game. So yeah, that was a mad year. And again, I was on the $2.50 contract, so I'll do some quick maths in my head. So the 30 million views will be 75 grand minus 3 million views, so 7.5. So what we're doing, 67.5. So this year, and this calendar year of 2012, I would have made $67,500. which in retrospect now, that's mental thinking back because I was like 21. But $67,500 just from the ad revenue. I'll start talking about brand deals and sponsorships later on. But in this year, in the year 2012, I would have made $67,500 US dollars. Let's go to 2013. All right, 2013. Here we go. We jump straight into it. It started off okay. I kind of, Black Ops 2 was good. I didn't really ever get into it though. Like, I enjoyed it and it was, a decent year, but it definitely wasn't my best. And then I think was that Ghost then came out after this, or was it Advanced Warfare? I can't remember. Yeah, it was Ghost. Ghost came out after this one. So in this year, I got, in 2013, I got 14 million views. So half of what I got in 2012. So a massive difference, and 52,000 new subscribers. So I got half the views and a third of the new subscribers. So this is where my channel was starting to grow considerably less. And you can see here, like I was getting, 30, 40,000 views a day. Relatively consistent, but that was obviously a drop from 60, 70,000 that I was getting. We got 148,000 views in one day, which is pretty, again, big day. Don't really know what happened on August 15th. I know what it was. I was invited to Call of Duty Ghost like beta, and I got some exclusive gameplay that I posted. And then again, massive drop off though. 109,000 views on the launch, maintained it a little bit and dropped off, and it dropped off quick. Ghost dropped off quick. And then I went to esports and pursued more of an esports route because I just didn't like the game from a public perspective. There was no like Moabs or nuclears and stuff to get. Just fell out of love. So you can see some of my top viewed videos. Black Ops 2 video is still actually the most viewed video. Again, another Black Ops 2. Peacekeeper gameplay. We started to integrate some more real life content just to mix it up a little bit, which we're doing pretty good. But yeah, 14 million views. I was on the $2.50 contract once again. So I would have earned just shy of $35,000 in ad revenue in the year of 2013. So again, a massive drop off in earnings as well, but in reality still not too bad. Let's go to 2014. This is 2014, and we can see this is when YouTube started to add the estimated revenue, which is I guess helpful, even though I know for a fact that revenue is wrong. But yeah, this one I got 6 million views. We got 7,000 new subscribers. This is kind of when pretty much my YouTube channel didn't start doing very well, and I kind of knew it was the end of it. So 6 million views on the $2.50 contract. Not much, is it? About $15,000 during this calendar year. 7,000 new subscribers, so I didn't grow my channel at all. And this is basically when I fell out of love with and you can see some of my top viewed video. Nothing exciting. Let's just go to 2015 and then kind of like look at lifetime, and we can kind of then just wrap this up as I've been talking to you guys for way too long. 2015, I stopped doing stuff in August, right? And this is kind of when I was pretty much done with it all. So you can see we started the year, we were making content, we're getting like 10,000 views a day. That's not enough to live off, boys. And I got 1.7 million views. So again, we're talking $4,500 during this time period. We lost subscribers, and then in 2015, you can see here, is then when I then pursued business, and that's what we've done. So if you go to lifetime, let's have a look at this. Over the course of my YouTube lifetime, during this time period, I managed to achieve 57.3 million YouTube views, 260,000 subscribers, 1.8 million watch time hours, which is an absolute madness. So 57 million YouTube views. So I'll do the quick maths and then I'll just update you guys. Don't know what it is, mate, hang on. Okay, so from ad revenue alone, I would have made $142,500. So $142,500 is my ad revenue during this time period. I was also very fortunate enough from a business perspective, however, that I did pretty good when it came to sponsorships, in my opinion, for my size channel. So from a very early, probably after year one, I had pretty consistent sponsors. So I had G2A, if you guys remember them. So G2A was a sponsor of mine that regularly paid me around £500 a month, so £6,000 a year for about 4 years. I had a partnership with Elgato. I won't disclose the exact amount, but it was in the regions of about £5,000 a year. I think that was about for 3 years as well. So £15,000 roughly total with Elgato. I also had a partnership with Mad Cats for a couple of years. Again, that was in the regions of about £600 a month or $7,200 a year. And then I also did a bunch of one-offs as well with like Activision and with like Ubisoft and Xbox and Forza and a few other gigs that I was thankful for, which roughly averaged about £2,000 per time as well. If we take everything into consideration, with the ad revenue, with Elgato, with Mad Cats, with G2A, and let's say roughly around £10,000 of brand deals or sponsorships during that time period, we would have made a estimated 197,500. A lot of these deals also that I had with like G2A, everyone was in pounds, so it'd be roughly $200,000 rounding up from a conversion perspective. So $200,000 really from 2011 until the end of 2014, I would say. 2015 I wasn't really making money, but from doing that full time, $200,000. And that'll be it. I'm not going to leave you guys long. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, rate, and comment, do all that fun stuff, and I'm going to be uploading more regularly, so make sure you subscribe, and see you soon.